Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an investment platform review. And as you can see, today's featured platform is going to be ETRADE. So ETRADE is an all-online, cross-platform investment broker who offer everything from checking accounts all the way up to individual retirement accounts. All right, so we're going to start this off with the ETRADE Bank. And they offer low-fee banking that's fully integrated with your ETRADE account. So as you see here, everything that you need for your investing and saving goals could be located all in one place. So what we're going to do is we're going to click in and look at some of the fees that they charge on their accounts. All right, so rates and fees. We want to keep our service fees low and our yields competitive. The numbers you need to know are all here. Take a look and discover the benefits of banking with us. So let's look at the bank yields. All right, so we got the premium savings account, and the yields for the premium savings account is pretty good, 1.75%, which is actually a lot better than most of your big brick and mortar banks out there. There's no minimum requirements to maintain this account, unlike big banks where they want to charge you for not having a certain balance in your account. That's pretty good. Okay, so the interest rates are pretty good, but the thing that stands out to me that I don't agree with is people who have lower balances can get the same interest rate as people who have higher balances. I don't think that that's fair because the higher balance people put in more money to work, so they should receive a higher interest rate coming back to their account. So I don't really agree with that, but you know, this is what they got set up. 1.75 is pretty good, like I said, compared to your big brick and mortar banks. This is the online bank, so this is really good. So they do offer checking accounts with interest rates. This is the max rate checking account. You have to have a balance of at least $5,000 in this account. Otherwise, they'll charge you a $15 fee. Why have this checking account when you can just get the savings account and enjoy the same benefits of being able to do transfers and everything? I don't know. And you also get a higher interest rate from the savings account. So I personally wouldn't use this checking account, but that's just me in my opinion. And you have your basic checking account, which you don't get no interest on the checking account, but there's also no minimum requirement to keep this account open. So this is like a regular checking account that you can get at the big bank. So yes, ETRADE is FDIC insured, and for the premium savings account, you have insurance up to $1.25 million. Wow, that is a lot of money. You also have the one for the max rate checking account, which is $250,000, and a regular checking account, which is $250,000 as well. The $250,000 is normal FDIC insurance, which you have at your regular big banks. So let's get into the investing side of things. The one thing that I definitely love about ETRADE is that they offer a lot of research tools. They offer a lot of help. They have really good customer service that you can contact 24/7 if you have any questions while on the platform and while investing. All right, so they got 4 easy steps to use to help you get started in investing. Number 1 is set your goals. Determine how much you can actually invest. You know, what are your short-term goals? What are your long-term goals? They can help you make a plan to reach those goals. Number 2 is open up your account. ETRADE know how to make online investing pretty easy, and all it takes is about 15 minutes to get started. Number 3 is to choose your investments. ETRADE got a lot of research tools that you can use to help build you a portfolio, and you can also consider a managed portfolio if you don't want to pick and do everything yourself. So number 4 is to stay on track. ETRADE will provide you with a lot of research and news stories. That way you can stay ahead of the curve. All right, so 3 years ago when I first started with ETRADE, it used to cost me $7 every time I bought a stock and $7 every time I sold a stock. But now that we have a rise in competition from other investment platforms, ETRADE actually lowered their commissions all the way down to 0 for stocks, options, and ETFs, which is really good for investors because that means more money hits your bottom line. All right, so next we're going to go into the ETRADE app so we can take a look at that. All right, so right here we inside the ETRADE app, and we have a market overview of the Dow, the NASDAQ, and the S&P 500. We also have the chart showing the performance of each index from one day all the way up to the last 2 years. So inside this app, you can actually set up watch lists for your favorite companies that you want to track. You get all the news and updates as they're being released. You also have this market movers tab as well, and this right here allows you to see who's the most active, who's got the most trading volume, the biggest losers of the day, the biggest gainers of the day. You can go by dollar amount, you can go by percentage. You have everything right here inside these little pull down tabs, and you can track it from the S&P 500, the Dow, or even the NASDAQ. So next what I want to do is I want to go into some of the research tools because this is my favorite part of the app. You know, inside some of my other videos, I talk about research and how research is key and is very, very important. So with this app here, it's really easy to navigate it. You can find all the research that you need. And usually they have stuff in here, everything from buying your first share of stock to complicated trading. So let's go through and check it out and see what we can find. All right, so all you got to do is just click the tab at the top left, click on research, and you have education right here. So we have some videos here covering the basics of some stuff that you can learn. And this situation is dealing with retirement accounts. And they have a number of videos down here. And this is all basic information. If you click on the tab over here, you can do it for stock analysis, options trading, future trading. They always got videos. They always updating their videos. It's a lot of content that usually goes in here. That way you can learn and grow as an investor. Now, ETRADE also offer a wide variety of ETFs that you can invest into commission free. So all you have to do is just click the tab at the top. Go to research, click on All Star Funds. So here we go. There's a ton of ETFs that you can invest into. Right now, we're taking a look at the domestic large caps. And as you scroll down, you'll see there's a lot of ETFs that's inside here. And then once you get down far enough, you'll be able to see all the other tabs that you can click on. And as you click on them, there's going to be even more ETFs that for you to invest into. So with this app, you can actually see the rates of returns for these ETFs. So if you just scroll over, you have a 1 year, 5 year, and a 10-year return. It's showing you the average return. If you look at the very top, that's the actual average of all the ETFs. Average return of 14% over the last 1 year, 9.13%, and 12% over the last 10 years. And just by scrolling over, they give you a lot more information. They show you their inception date. They show you the expense ratios, how much it'll cost you per year. Even though you can invest into the ETFs commission free, there's still fees associated with holding on to the ETFs because someone is managing the investments within the ETF. And they're moving them to try to get the best rates of return possible. So yes, you will pay a small fee. So by clicking on one of these ETFs, you can actually see a breakdown of the ETF itself and the performance over the last 5, 10, 15 years. So here we go. You got a snapshot view of this ETF. You have performance at the top. You have fees and expenses at the top. As you scroll down, you can start seeing the Morningstar ratings of this ETF. You can see what category. In this case, it's a large blended ETF. You can see its availability. It's available to all new investors. You can see some of the returns right there, 1, 5, 10-year return, as we've seen on the other page. You have the prospectus. You have the fund report. It's very, very important that you look through the fund reports and also through the prospectus. That way you can see if it's the right investment for you. Like I said, research is always key. And even with an ETF such as this one here, you always want to look through and find out as much information as you can before investing your money. So what you can do is click on that magnifying glass at the top and type in any public company that you wanted to look up or possibly invest into and just go check it out. So in this case, let's use Tesla. Okay, so now that we got Tesla pulled up, let's just go through and see what we got going on. It's showing the share price, got the 52-week low, the 52-week high. You know, it's showing the previous open, previous close. This shows when the next earning date is. If you swipe over, it shows the market cap of the company, how many shares are outstanding, if they pay a dividend, when is the dividend date, what's the dividend yield. And as you go down, you can also start to see some of the news stories. So I like to click on view all. And as you click on view all, it'll show you all of the new stuff that's been coming out with a particular stock. And it could be good news, could be bad news. These news stories drive the stock one way or another, up or down. It either creates a buying opportunity or it creates a selling opportunity. Like I said, with this app, they give you a lot of tools that you can use to research on these different companies. So news stories always help. Now we also have tabs down here for the earning details, the analyst research reports, and the company overview. So one of the things I like to look into is I like to see what the analysts are saying about the companies. So if you click on the analyst report, there's always a number of reports. So as you see here, there's 5 reports that came out Some of them all the way back in November and then as recent as January 5th. So, you can always look through these reports. These reports that come up by the analysts will drive the stock one way or another. But like I said, there's research that always goes into it. So like with my flash crash video, there's always going to be buying opportunities, always going to be selling opportunities depending on what news come out. Just take advantage when you got a buying opportunity, take advantage when you got a selling opportunity. But all this information is available to you right here on this app. And then you can click in and see a company overview. And what this does is this actually give you a breakdown and tell you what the company is, what they do, who they're all about. And here they have the actual company's website. So if you click on that link there, it'll take you directly to the website and then you can go do further research there. And with that being said, thank you guys for checking out another one of my videos. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. That way you can be notified when I post future videos. I got a lot more review videos coming soon, so stay tuned. Thank you.